Okay. Hello, Jamey.
Hi.
Welcome to Esteworld'e in Birmingham. We met how long ago?
It was about 15 months ago.
15 months ago. I remember that you did detailed research.
Yeah, that's right.
And then after a few months, you decided to get your hair done.
Yeah.
So just tell us about your journey. How did you start and how it was 15 months ago? How do you feel today?
Well, initially I started having problems about 3 or 4 years ago. Just as time went on and I started losing my hair more and more, I decided that I wanted to get something done about it. So about 18 months ago, I decided to go for a consultation.
Yeah.
With a company in Birmingham,
Yeah.
in Birmingham, and the quotes that I was getting were bordering on extortionate for the treatments.
Well, how much were they? They were what?
I was quoted by 2 companies. And they were quoting roughly 20,000.
My goodness.
Pounds.
Jamey, were they FUE or were they recommending the old technique, the FUT,
That was for the FUT. It was slightly cheaper for the FUT. It was they were quoting me roughly £15,000 for the FUT and roughly going up to 20,000
for
the
FUE. Okay, so you have paid literally about what, 15% of that?
Yeah, that's right.
And okay, so money one side that you actually saved 85%.
Yeah.
Of the cost. That cost one side. Comparing Esteworld'e to those companies that charging £20,000, what would you say quality-wise?
Well, quality-wise, I found the consultants that I went to, the ones that were charging more, were more orientated about the money opposed to the procedures and making you feel comfortable. They were more just trying to get you in to get it done. When I came to Esteworld'e, there were more concerns about the hair itself opposed to the money that they were providing. The quality from initial consultation all the way through the whole procedure, right to the to having the hair done itself.
Yeah.
The quality was second to none.
And sometimes people could be a bit skeptical going abroad. And you were also a bit skeptical at the start,
Yeah.
Until you did very detailed search. In fact, it was you went without 2 other guys. It was 3 of you, Michael, and Chris.
Yeah.
Eventually, went there. So, what would you tell the people that who are maybe worried about their hair loss? Obviously, how old are you now, Jamey?
I'm 25 years old.
25. So you were 23 and a half when you went there.
Yeah, that's right.
Just over 20. Yeah, and you know, at your age, £20,000 is a lot of money. It doesn't matter at any age.
At any age, yeah.
It's a lot of money, but it doesn't matter. Let's say, you know, I'm sure the guys will be watching this video has got a lot of money, but sometimes when you are paying a lot of money and you're getting due value for it, that's great. But most of the time you don't. With 15% of that money, you can get much better service and quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, just tell us a little bit more about the hospital and the results so far. You had amazing results.
Yes.
How was your hair before on top? Just describe us.
It was basically, it was pretty much a bald channel straight the way down.
It was bald, I remember. There was
with a little tuft up for the fringe. When I went to the hairdressers, generally they spent more time on the back and sides. And in terms of the top and the fringe, they did maybe 2 or 3 cuts, and that's kind of what pushed me as well to. It's another reason what pushed me into getting it sorted, really.
And now you have got a very good set of hair. Tell us how it affected your life. How did it change your life?
Well, to start with, the first thing I noticed, even just having it done, I changed a lot within myself to prove that if I need to change or want to change, I can change myself. It was also confidence-wise, it's given me such an enormous boost.
I remember you went to New Zealand
Yeah, that's right. When about 6 months after the treatment, I'd gone to New Zealand travelling for 2 months. Now, prior to actually having the hair transplant, I would not have had the confidence or the push to do it. It's just made me such a better person in myself.
Excellent. I'm really glad to hear this. I'm glad to be a part of this. I really am. You know, look, it has been 15 months since you had your hair done. We are still in touch.
Yeah.
Regularly. We're sort of friends now, more than clients. True?
Yeah, that's right.
We text each other. We speak regularly. Today you came to see me after 15 months, and I don't think that there are. I'm not saying there isn't anyone. I haven't met surely any company. Literally after maybe 1 or 2 weeks, they may give you support.
Yeah.
But I won't be there for you 15 months. I'm there for at least 15 years, Jamey. So that is one thing that you need to know. Okay, so what would you recommend people that who are thinking to get this procedure done in Turkey, or not just in Turkey? They're just literally thinking about it, but maybe they haven't got the guts. Maybe they haven't got enough information. This is what we're trying to reach people. So to help them, and you know the feeling, how it affected you. And you haven't had to get a mortgage.
No.
To get your hair done. So what would you tell these people? What would you recommend?
If they've got any concerns in terms of, because when I was first looking, I was really dubious. I wasn't conscious to admit that I got the problem. I knew I got the problem, but I wasn't confident in any way, shape or form to go and get it sorted, go and see someone, go and talk to someone about it. But since doing it helps to do background research. Just search on the internet for how it's done. Just doing the research should provide enough confidence to go and talk to someone about it, and just talk to someone about it. They're not going to ridicule you for it, which was one of my concerns. They're not going to, especially Esteworld'e, they're not going to scam you for it. They will, and then, as Sam says, we've known each other now for 15 months. 15 months
now.
And we're still talking, we're still meeting.
Yeah.
So if you've got any concerns, just talk. Just talk to Sam, just talk to anyone at Esteworld'e about it, and they'll help put you in touch with the right people.
Yeah, we would love to. And exactly, this is one day at one of the companies I was working at the past, one of the guys who had surgery, he paid a lot more than you have. And he had a strip surgery that was done in London. Of course, strip surgery is a lot more complicated and it takes time to heal and painful. So he has run surgeons. He had some concerns. At the first time he ran the surgeon, he was quite polite and explained. And then after a few days, he rang him again. And he said, look, I've given you the information, I've given you the CDs and the package. I haven't got time talking to you all the time. So you got to do it yourself. And that's it. After a few days, you didn't speak to him. And after taking all that money. Today, you had your hair done 15 months ago. There were days that you probably didn't have to come here today. You know, you are happy with the hair, you probably will have forgot, but I still give you the support.
Yeah.
I still, days that you weren't expecting any calls from me or text message, and you look at your phone and what do you see? Hi Jamey, how are you doing? And you know, how are you getting on? Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah.
And I think it just gives you the confidence that if even you paid £20,000, I don't think that you will have had this sort of result.
No.
Or this sort of support. Sometimes people think, well, I want to, you know, I don't want to go abroad, I want to get done here. Well, if even you get it done here, you're not going to get this sort of service. And seriously, we try to give the best service possible, best result possible, and best price. And always honesty. As you said earlier, when people come to us, we don't think how much money they earn. We don't think that what we can get off them. Of course, everybody do business. We all have got to make a living, but we rather make an honest living rather than ripping people off. Just now, you would recommend people to us. And the people that you recommend will thank you first for recommending them to us, because you will save them a lot of money and they will get the best result and best service.
Yeah.
Lastly, then, what would you say, last a few words to people who's watching this video?
If you've got any concerns, just talk to someone at Esteworld'e about it. They're more than happy to help. As Sam's mentioned and I've mentioned previously, the support here is fantastic. It's second to none. If you've got concerns about going abroad, Esteworld'e take care of you. When we went abroad, they organised the flights, the transport, the hotel. They organised the transfers to and from the clinic that I went to at the time. They organised a lot. It was so comfortable, such a relaxed atmosphere. It was unbelievable. So I definitely recommend it. And if you've got any concerns, just talk to someone. Just someone at Esteworld'e, talk to Sam.
Excellent.
And they're more than happy to help.
Thank you so much.
No problem.